66 million years ago, an asteroid struck Earth near what's now Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The impact released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. Wildfires engulfed continents. A dust cloud blocked the sun for years. Photosynthesis stopped. Food chains collapsed. 75% of species went extinct, including all non-avian dinosaurs. But what if the asteroid had missed? What if dinosaurs never went extinct? How would Earth look today? First, understand what dinosaurs were. They weren't primitive monsters, they were sophisticated, diverse, and wildly successful. They dominated Earth for 165 million years, far longer than mammals have. They ranged from chicken-sized Compsognathus to the massive 100-ton Argentinosaurus. Some were fierce predators like T-Rex, others gentle herbivores like Brachiosaurus. Some had feathers, some formed complex social groups, some possibly had parental care rivaling modern birds. Birds are dinosaurs. Specifically, they're surviving members of the theropod lineage that includes Velociraptor and T-Rex. So in one sense, dinosaurs never went extinct. But if the asteroid had missed, non-avian dinosaurs would have continued evolving. By 66 million years ago, mammals had existed for 160 million years. But they remained small and marginal, mostly nocturnal creatures hiding from dinosaurs. Our ancestors at the time were shrew-like animals living in burrows. With dinosaurs gone, mammals exploded into every ecological niche, growing large, diversifying, eventually producing primates, apes, and humans. Without the extinction, this never happens. Dinosaurs would continue dominating. Mammals would remain small, nocturnal, and limited. No elephants, no whales, no lions, no primates, no humans. The Earth would belong to dinosaurs. But dinosaurs wouldn't stay the same. Evolution never stops. Over 66 million years, they would have continued adapting to changing climates, continents drifting, new ecosystems emerging. Some lineages might have grown even larger. Sauropods, the long-necked giants like Brachiosaurus, already pushed the limits of land animal size. But in warm, oxygen-rich periods, they might have exceeded even blue whales in mass. Predators might have evolved greater intelligence. Troodon, a small theropod from the late Cretaceous, had a relatively large brain and binocular vision. Some paleontologists speculated about a dinosauroid, a hypothetical intelligent bipedal descendant of Troodon, standing upright with grasping hands and a large brain. This is speculative but not impossible. Intelligence evolved independently in primates, cetaceans, corvids, and octopuses. Why not dinosaurs given enough time? An intelligent dinosaur civilization is fascinating to imagine. They might develop tools. Their grasping claws and bipedal stance would allow manipulation of objects. They might develop language, society, technology. Would they build cities? Invent writing? Discover science? It's possible, but far from certain. Intelligence is only one evolutionary solution, and it's expensive. Big brains require lots of energy. Most species evolve other strategies. Climate would have been different. The Cretaceous was warmer than today, with higher CO2 and sea levels. Polar regions had forests, not ice caps. If this continued, Earth might be a greenhouse planet today, with tropical climates extending far into high latitudes. But Earth's climate wouldn't stay static. The continents would continue drifting. India would still collide with Asia, creating the Himalayas. The Atlantic would continue widening. Ice ages might still occur as continents shifted and ocean currents changed. Plants would co-evolve with dinosaurs. Flowering plants, which appeared in the Cretaceous, would continue diversifying. Grasses evolved after the dinosaurs died, transforming savannas. Would grass still evolve in a dinosaur world? Possibly, but the ecosystem structure would be different. Grasslands evolved in part because of grazing mammals. Without them, different plant communities might dominate. Marine life would look different too. Without whales, which are mammals, the oceans would have different top predators. Mosasaurs and plesiosaurs, large marine reptiles, went extinct in the same asteroid impact. If they survived, they might fill whale-like niches. And what about humans? We simply wouldn't exist. Our ancestors wouldn't evolve. The entire primate lineage depends on the extinction of dinosaurs, opening ecological space for mammals to diversify. Without that, no apes, no Homo sapiens, no civilization. But perhaps, in a dinosaur-dominated world, some other lineage would eventually develop intelligence. Maybe dinosaurs, maybe something else entirely. Intelligence has adaptive value. It allows problem solving, tool use, social cooperation. Given hundreds of millions of years, it might arise somewhere. Would that intelligence build a technological civilization? Maybe, but maybe not. Human civilization is only 10,000 years old. For 290,000 years before that, Homo sapiens existed as hunter-gatherers without agriculture, cities, or writing. A species can be intelligent without being technological. Here's the humbling part. If dinosaurs never went extinct, Earth would likely be just as vibrant, complex, and alive as it is now, just completely different. No humans, but equally valid ecosystems, equally sophisticated predators and prey, equally beautiful in their own way. The asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was random chance, an accident of orbital mechanics. Earth is shaped by contingency as much as by law. Rewind the tape and play it again, and you'd get a completely different history. Dinosaurs teach us that our existence isn't inevitable. We're here because of a catastrophe that cleared the stage for our ancestors. We're not the goal of evolution. We're just one outcome